Hi everyone, my name is Anali and today I'm finally gonna be talking about the D23 Expo, which was last weekend. Yeah, unless you have been living under a rock or something, I think you should probably already know all the information that I'm gonna be giving in this video, but I'm also gonna throw at you my opinion even if nobody asked for it. Yeah, because that's what I do. So yeah, I'm not gonna be talking about why I haven't uploaded a video in about 2 months or why I'm not in my regular background. That's another topic. Today we're gonna be talking about the D23 Expo and let's just do it. Okay, so let's just start out with the Snow White collection, which okay, I have very mixed feelings with this collection. I mean, we got limited edition Snow White in her kind of peasant dress or rag dress, and she looks actually very nice. I have mixed feelings with this doll because she's beautiful, she's Snow White, and I really want a Snow White in my collection. I'm probably gonna get her, but it's just that she doesn't make me crazy about her. It's not like, you know, if you think about it, like the original design, you know, like that dress, you can't make that dress like a very fancy dress because it's supposed to be like rags or something. So yeah, I don't know, I have mixed feelings with this doll. I do think she's beautiful. I'm probably most certainly will get her, but you know, there's still some details that I'm like, you know, probably that will change when I see her in person, but yeah. And then there's also the Evil Queen, which I think she looks very, very nice. She reminds me a lot of Maleficent's limited edition doll. I don't know why. I mean, I know they are very different characters, but I don't know, there's just something about the dress and their overall design that it reminds me of Maleficent. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get her because I don't collect villains, but you know, I think she looks great, and I mean, yeah. For me, the disappointment of this line was the prince because, I mean, he looks okay, but the outfit is quite simple and he looks a lot like Prince Philip, so it's just like, no. Now in this line there's also an infamous platinum set, of course, of Snow White and the prince, and it's $750. I'm a little bit against the platinum sets. I think they are cool and beautiful and everything, but I just think that they are way too much. I think they are literally taking advantage of us as collectors, but that's just my opinion. I think the set it's actually very pretty. It's kind of like very cute. They are not, they have like matching outfits, and I think that looks very cute. It's very Snow Whitey for me, so I think it's nice. I'm definitely not gonna get it because I still want to keep my kidney. But now for the controversial part of this collection, and that is the D23 Exclusives. I knew it. I knew it. In my last video of doll rumors, I was actually thinking about like, what if she is a D23 exclusive and now all the Snow White dolls are impossible to get, and it kind of happened. The D23 exclusive is so beautiful and the dress looks amazing. I love it. I was actually kind of upset when I saw her because that's all I want for a Snow White doll, and instead I have to settle for the one for the people because I can't go to D23 and I don't have money to get her elsewhere, so yeah. And there was actually a little bit of drama, like some people saying that Disney was just keeping the magic to people who had money. And well, that is kind of true, and it always happens with Disney. All magic comes with a price theory, so yeah. Another D23 exclusive was the Hag, and that I was not crazy about the Hag, but you know, if you are a villain collector, you know, I kind of understand if you're a little upset as well because she looked pretty cool, so yeah. But you know, what else can we do? They're sold out. It's over. So yeah, that's everything for this Snow White collection. I think overall, I did have like high hopes for it, but at the same time I knew that it was not gonna be as big or as beautiful as, for example, the Little Mermaid collection was or the Sleeping Beauty one was. So yeah, I was kind of, I mean, I was not disappointed because I was not expecting much. So yeah, I think overall it's nice. Yeah. Now in this D23 Expo, they introduced the designer collection. Now, this collection, I don't know what happened. It had the potential to be so beautiful and amazing, and it kind of disappointed me, to be honest. Now, first of all, they kind of did this thing of separating the fairy tale designer collection and the folk tale designer collection. I think that was like a very unnecessary change. Like, it could have been called the fairy tale designer collection and no one would have minded, honestly. Anyways, but in this D23 we had 3 exclusives, I believe, and then 5 sets for the rest of us. So the exclusives were a set of the Blue Fairy with Pinocchio, which was the rumor since the very beginning of the year. I think that set was the best out of the 3 exclusives in my opinion. But then we also had the Mulan and Li Shang set that was part of the Folktale designer collection, and I think that was really beautiful as well. For me, the only one that didn't really match and that was not really, like, for me it didn't quite match the other 2, and it's kind of like the beginning of another branch of the designer collection, like the Pixar sets. Okay, but for me it didn't have, like, a lot of people were going crazy about this set because it's different and the characters look very unique, very movie accurate, and it was a cute set, but I don't think it was on the same kind of level as the other 2 D23 exclusives. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but like, for me it was the disappointment out of those 3. Anyways, for the rest of us, we do have the collection coming up, and we have 5 sets as usual, and this designer collection, like I said, it had so much potential, and I did have like very high expectations for it because it sounded so beautiful, like so different, like Robin Hood. That's just wow, something that we've never seen before on doll form. And then we have Cruella de Vil, like a villain, you know, by herself on a set. Like, that was just beautiful, and for me I was very excited about Rapunzel and Eugene, of course. but when I saw the sets, I was just like, okay. So if I have to rank them, I think my favorite is of course the Rapunzel and Eugene set, because I mean, I am a little bit disappointed though on Rapunzel's face. It looks a lot like her classic doll, and she doesn't even have eyelashes. But overall, I think the set, it's just beautiful. I love that it includes the chair and the hair and just the position, and the dress looks incredible. It comes with Pascal as well, so it's beautiful, and it's single, and just, I love it. I'm definitely gonna get that one. So that is like my number 1. On number 2, I think I would have Robin Hood, because I think it's very unique and it is very detailed, so I think that's my second favorite. On 3rd place, I think I have Ariel with Trident. The only thing that I didn't like was Ariel's body. Why? I understand that it's a set with Trident and that she's a teenager, and you know, everything looks good for me, but the body, it makes it look very cartoonish, and I know they are animated characters, but it's just like, it doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. I don't know. The rest of the set, I think it's good. I think Trident looks very nice. And will I get her? Obviously not, but I think it's really nice. On 4th place, I think I would put Cruella de Vil, because I think the doll looks amazing because it's very unique, and it's kind of creepy because it looks very much like the animation. But I don't know. It's just something about these sets that whenever I see them like an individual doll with all of these props, I think it doesn't look that much as a collectible item. I think it looks more of like a toy. I don't know. I know it sounds dumb, but I just think that they have way too much going on with all the props, and the doll herself doesn't shine that much, so so that's why I have Cruella on 4th place, and on 5th place I have Moana, because I think it was an odd choice to have her with the Kakamora, and then it's the same situation, like all of these props. Like, it's okay if they include a prop or two, but you know, all of this Kakamora just in all the box, and it looks cool, but for me it looks more of like a kid just grabbed her doll and posed her instead of being a collectible item. I don't know if that makes sense for you, but yeah. And another thing that I didn't like about Moana is that her outfit was pretty much the same as in the movie, which I know it's okay, but what I love the most about designer collections, they kind of like take the signature dresses and they turn it into something like very elegant and, you know, like still having the same essence of the character but with a different design. I think that's just amazing. That's what we are paying for. And if we get just like the same, for me it's like the designers are being lazy. So that's why I would have loved to see something a little different with Moana. So yeah. But yeah, those are the dolls that came up on the D23 Expo, at least the ones that I care about, because for example there is the mini collection and I think it's really nice. It's very sassy. I love that they finally are including her with her bow because she's Minnie Mouse. But I don't have much to say about it because I really don't care. I mean, I do care, but it's just not something that I collect, so. Now, I know this video is about D23, but there are also some other dolls that have been showing up in these days, so I want to talk about them as well. And I'm very impressed with some classic dolls. By some classic dolls, I mean one classic doll, and that is Mulan. Finally, Mulan got a change on her classic doll after 7 years of being the same old boring doll with a hideous dress and just being abandoned. They changed her and I'm living for it. It's just beautiful. I'm definitely gonna get Mulan on her green dress. And I also plan on getting Hans because he now comes with his coronation outfit, and right when you think that your Frozen collection is complete. But anyways, for me, those two new changes on the classic doll collection are just okay. So I think that's basically it. Those are all of the dolls that came up in the D23 Expo, or at least all of them that I wanted to talk about. So yeah, I hope that you like this video, and I would also like to hear about your opinion in the comments below. And yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Bye!